Hi, I'm Jeremy Pollack. I'm a social organizational psychologist with a specialty in peace and conflict psychology. Let's talk more about what's going on in the brain when we are in an escalated state. The prefrontal cortex, which is the part that deals with logic, reasoning, executive functioning, creative problem solving, that part starts to downregulate. And when you're not feeling balanced, our brains tend to rely on more cognitive biases, which means we make snap judgments to make decisions rather than using our logical or reasoning brain. So relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the face, deep breaths, slowing down your speech. These are important behaviors to tell your brain, hey, we're okay, we can slow down. We want to think about our body posture and expression because we want to remain non-threatening if we're trying to de-escalate. The more threatening or intimidating we feel, the harder it's going to be to escalate. Okay, so you see what doesn't work. You see when you don't implement care, how that can lead to more agitation, more anger. Then we want to acknowledge. How do I acknowledge someone? What do I mean by acknowledge? Typically, I want them to feel heard. So how do I get them to feel heard? I listen and I acknowledge, meaning I might repeat back what they say so that they feel heard, and also so that I can assure that what I heard was correct.
1 hour away from where we live here in Snellville. Now imagine if I went to work. My 5-year-old daughter would be here.
Stuck.
Miss Curry left early.
It seems to me, when he's talking, it seems to me like she is waiting for her turn to speak. She's not using her facial expression somehow kind of mirror what he's going through. So she's not putting herself in his shoes. She's just waiting for her turn to speak to explain her side or something like that. To use some sort of facial expression, some behavioral empathy in order to show him like, I hear what you're saying, I get it, I understand. Like just something, not just a sort of flat tone in your facial expression. If we can stop escalated situations before they happen, then we don't have to necessarily de-escalate. And just know, you're never gonna be perfect. I'm certainly not perfect. These are hard things to do, especially in the heat of the moment. But the more you practice, the better you'll get. It's like a muscle, you just have to practice, and the better you'll get at this stuff. And hopefully you'll experience fewer and fewer escalated interactions.